Being gluten-free seems to be the new fad diet, with celebrities like Kim Kardashian jumping on the bandwagon. World champion tennis player Novak Djokovic also told 60 Minutes in March how the diet has helped his performance.
And what about this gluten-free diet?
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah?
Yes, you lose weight and you feel better.
But to the approximate 2 million people suffering from celiac disease or a gluten intolerance, the celebrity stamp has become a hindrance.
I run into certain things where it's become such a fad diet that sometimes maybe it's not taken as seriously, which is hard. I read an article once where this woman said gluten-free was the new eating disorder. I said, no, it's a disease. Like for those of us who have it, and unfortunately it's like our curse, it's not an eating disorder, it's a way of life.
Gluten is a protein that is found in wheat and other grains. The common misconception is that gluten is only found in your basic carbs, like bread and pasta. But gluten is also used as a filler in many of the things that we eat, like sauces and dressings, and consuming these things can be extremely dangerous for a celiac.
My body reacts to gluten like a normal person's body would react to something poisonous, like ammonia or something like that. And so it triggers this really, really intense reaction, which is what makes you sick and why you have to get it out of your system. So if you were to ignore it, you can damage your body pretty severely.
Although there is no cure and the symptoms can be life-threatening, it is easily treated by making adjustments to the diet, and little or no medication is even necessary. For celiacs, it's the diet itself that was one of the biggest challenges that came along with diagnosis.
The first time that I went out to eat once I was diagnosed, I looked at a menu and I just got so overwhelmed that I burst into tears. Before you know what to look for and kind of how to deal with it, it's really overwhelming. The first time I went grocery shopping, it took me honestly 4 hours to grocery shop because I was just reading all the labels. And even, it sounds crazy because it's changed so much really recently, but 5 years ago, nothing was labeled gluten-free. There wasn't a gluten-free aisle. There was nothing like that.
I'm standing here outside of Edgewater Public Library in New Jersey, where we're about to listen to Andrew Amigo, a holistic health practitioner, discuss his knowledge about celiac disease and living a gluten-free lifestyle.
Well, I think one of the major challenges is that they have to understand that they have to really change their eating habits, and they have to be much more strict, and they have to give up foods that they tend to like. The question you have to ask yourself is, can I be out without eating gluten, and can I have a good time? And the answer is yes.
Both Alyssa and Alexandra say that they won't let the disease get in the way of living their lives, and they found some innovative ways to do so.
If you go to a sushi restaurant, I'm like the old woman with salad dressing in her purse because you have to bring gluten-free soy sauce.
So despite the challenges, New York City has celiacs covered. Christie Thorne, Columbia Television News.